Hello auto lovers, welcome back to our Moto Show channel. We hope you guys are doing well. Today we're gonna show you 2023 Honda ZR-V walk around and review, and explain the details of the car. We hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. Honda has been electrifying its range in a typically conservative fashion, but now the Japanese brand is really pushing ahead with the process. And that will extend to two new models being launched this year, starting with the Honda ZR-V. The ZR-V is designed to slot in between the compact HR-V and the larger CR-V in Honda's SUV lineup, although it's closer to the second of those two vehicles. The company says the car will have the same DNA as the Civic e-HEV, so it's fair to say that the ZR-V is, in effect, a crossover version of the popular family hatchback. That should make it a serious rival for the likes of the Nissan Qashqai and VW Tiguan, albeit with a more swoopy roofline. Honda has pushed hard to make the ZR-V not look too much like a jacked-up Civic, and on first inspection, it has succeeded. The front has a relatively small grille and extremely slim headlights, while the flanks have much less complex surfacing than we've seen on many recent Hondas. The C-pillar is quite narrow, and the rear features a large tailgate that's clearly designed to deliver a low-load lip into the boot. Inside, the ZR-V adopts much of the same horizontal design language as the Civic. There's a 9-inch touchscreen mounted high up in the center of the fascia, but the car also retains conventional rotary controls for the heating and ventilation. The boot capacity is 380 liters, 20% larger than the HR-Vs, with the rear seats in place, and folding down the second row expands this to as much as 1,291 liters, that's around 70 liters up on the Civic's maximum. An extensive range of kit will be offered across the trim levels, including heated front and rear seats, 8-way adjustment on the driver's seat, a panoramic roof, 18-inch alloy wheels, and Honda's sensing range of safety and driver assistance features. The ZR-V won't be available as a pure EV, instead it will feature a recalibrated version of the Civic's e-HEV powertrain. This mixes an Atkinson Cycle 2.0-liter 4-cylinder petrol engine with a pair of electric motors and an automatic gearbox, and as on the Civic, the combustion power spends a lot of its time not actually driving the wheels. Honda hasn't confirmed power outputs, but based on the ZR-V stats in other regions where it has already been released, we'd expect it to match the Civic's 181 bhp. The company says the ZR-V will deliver CO2 emissions starting at 130 grams/km, and return from 49 miles per gallon under WLTP tests. The ZR-V is supported by the same basic platform as the Civic, with McPherson strut front suspension and a multi-link rear axle. Honda Motor Europe Senior Vice President, Tom Gardner, claims engineers have worked hard to deliver hatchback dynamics in a crossover. "We're confident that customers are going to be taken aback by how well this car handles," he said. The Honda ZR-V should reach UK dealers in the autumn. There's no word yet on pricing, but given its size and powertrain, and Honda's range realignment, we'd expect it to be closer to the old CR-V starting figure than those of the existing HR-V. That would give the ZR-V a price range starting at around £31,000. The all-new Honda ZR-V has arrived in Europe as a Civic-based hybrid crossover to fill the gap between the HR-V and CR-V. Conceived to rival the Nissan Qashqai, the ZR-V arrives as part of an extensive refresh of Honda's European model lineup. At the same time, the brand has introduced the new e-NI1 electric crossover and a significantly overhauled, 6th-generation CR-V. The ZR-V will effectively take the place of the current CR-V in the brand's European lineup, as that model is upsized in its next iteration to better compete with the Skoda Kodiaq and Toyota Highlander. Already on sale in the US, where it's badged as the HR-V, the ZR-V has been designed with a focus on attracting younger buyers and as such majors on sporty and expressive design cues, enhanced dynamics, practicality and agility. It will be sold in Europe exclusively as a hybrid, using a 2.0-liter Atkinson Cycle 4-cylinder petrol engine and 2 electric motors, a setup familiar from the Civic, with which it shares its platform. With a combined 181 bhp and 232 pounds-foot of torque,